Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
It is Wednesday, November what?
November 9th.
Good job. We are
December
9th. Sorry, I didn't even catch that. We did not make it to school in time to go to the early arrival entrance in the back, so we are sitting in the car rider line waiting for them to open in about 4 minutes. I am knitting a row on a dishcloth, and Carter is being a crazy kiddo, huh? Yeah, being crazy. I do have to go into the office today. I wasn't planning on it, but my boss called yesterday and he needs me to sign Christmas cards for some clients. So I am going to, once the car rider line opens, Carter, then I'm going to drop Carter off, obviously, and then take the baby to daycare, and then go to work. Why did you just break that?
I didn't mean to. Oh, at least it's still on there.
Yeah, because your other one is in my other car. So if I don't have one, then I can't pick you up from school.
Oh, at least it's still on there.
Literally just grabbed and pulled at his car rider tag, and it's paper. Oh man, it's been a morning. I was trying to get everybody ready, including myself, since I had to be like semi-presentable. I haven't. I took a shower and washed my hair last night, and my hair is still in a braid. Anyways, I'm gonna lose it. The dog peed on the floor as I was letting her out. The door was open. I don't know if she just deemed that it was too cold for her or what, but she decided not to leave the house, and she peed right in the entryway. So I'm like already running behind trying to get everybody out of the house, and then I'm cleaning up dog pee. It's just always something, man. But yeah, I wasn't fully prepared for having to go into the office today, so I was kind of scrambling because I couldn't find any jeans. We can't wear any jeans with like rips or holes in them, and I only have like 2 or 3 pairs that I can wear to work. And I didn't want to dig out slacks and like put on a full like work gear to go sign Christmas cards. So I was searching everywhere for jeans, couldn't find them. Finally put it on a pair, but like they are tight. I'm a little bloated right now, and they barely fit me on a good day. So, but I squeezed my little booty into them so that I had jeans to wear, because that's what you got to do. But anyways, I'm about to drop Carter off and go drop the baby off and go into the office. So I probably will check in with you guys a little later today. Like I said, I am knitting on a dishcloth. Just, I'm not very far. I told you guys I did a few rows last night just because I didn't want to pull out my cross stitch for 5 minutes. They're open now, so I'm gonna go, but I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so if you cannot tell, I have had a long day, very long day. I'm over it, and I think that it's because my hormones, and I could go through like the laundry list of things that have gone on today, but basically, just to sum it up, when I was trying to leave the house this morning, the dog peed on the floor at like literally the minute we were walking out of the house. So that happened, and then I couldn't find my jeans that fit me. I think I mentioned that earlier. Then there was some other stuff that happened that like I found out about some things that I didn't know about that threw me off. And then I went to Chick-fil-A and they got my drink wrong, but I didn't taste it till I got like pretty far down the street. Had to turn around, go get a new tea, because I can't. It was an Arnold Palmer and I can't do it. And then they couldn't take the drink because of COVID. Like they couldn't throw it away since it was incorrect. And so I didn't have enough cup holders. So I had my tea in my lap. I spilled tea everywhere. And then I get to work, and like right when I sit down, the Kia dealership calls me, and they're like, so do you have the record of all of your oil changes from the past 3 years? Because we need it today, or we're going to have to start charging you for the loaner vehicle, $35 a day. And I was like, well, you didn't mention that you needed it until like, I think it was on Friday. And I had both the kids all weekend. I didn't have a minute to myself to like drive around town and search for like through my bank records to see where I got my oil changed. And you never told me there was a time limit. This is going to be the first evening I had free to look for it because I have been home with the kids every day because Marcus has lessons and he was producing the music this weekend and all of that. And so I basically talked to my boss and I was like, hey, listen, like they're threatening this and they're threatening not covering the repair of my vehicle. And it's all a loophole. The whole reason they want the proof of oil changes is because they want to prove that I didn't take care of the car like I should have to get out of the warranty. And so like, I'm not going to let them win that battle. So I talked to my boss. I said, hey, listen, it's a slower day for me email wise. I still have a half a day of vacation that's owed to me that I need to use up. Can I go get this car thing situated? And he was like, yeah, you have to have a car. You know, he agrees that it's crappy what they're doing to me. And so then I left the office, drove all around, scrambling because I had to get in the car rider line, drive all around, and got every oil change but 2. I'm missing 2 and I don't know where I got them done. I don't know. I can't remember. They were back between 48,000 miles, between 32,000 miles and 48,000 miles, and between 48,000 miles and 64,000 miles. And I am at 87,000 miles. So it's been a minute and I couldn't tell you. So I took him the oil changes that I have, and we'll see what happens. But I do get high quality oil put in the car, which I think should go a long way. I always do the higher quality and pay more money for it. So I dropped those off before I headed to the school, and I gave the guy a speech, which whether he appreciated it or not, I don't know. But I told him, I was like, you know, I may not know a lot about oil and engines and cars, but I do know a lot about customer service because it's what I do for a living. And there's a really positive thing that comes from being proactive with communication rather than reactive with communication. And I don't really appreciate getting a call today and being threatened if I don't drop everything to go get this done when I have a life and I have a full-time job and I have kids. And then he proceeds to tell me that they have a timeline for how long they have to keep a case open before Kia like shuts it down, and they didn't tell me that. Like, they've never given me a timeline. They never told me that there was a urgency to any of this. Like, they've just been terrible at communication with this entire process. And I just told him, I'm over it, dude. Like, if you need something from me, you give me forewarning. You don't tell me you need it yesterday. You tell me that you need this in 5 days or whatever it may be. And that way I can plan around the other things that are important in my life, because I'm really over this. So anyways, that's my rant for the day. We're 5 minutes into this car rider line, so I'm gonna get to crafting and I'm gonna stop boring you guys. But technically I am on vacation. I haven't gotten a ton of emails. I've got a couple things that I have to get finalized tonight when I get home, but I did work a half day and got everything done. And luckily my boss was understanding that it's just been a bad day. It's been a bad day. So I'm gonna sew. I brought my knitting as well, but because y'all saw that earlier today. So I have my knitting in the car. If I get tired of stitching, then I might knit on this, but I want to get some stitches in my Halloween Quaker. At this point, I'm only at 116 total of I have 2 goals on that project. One of them is a time goal and one of them is the 480 stitches. So I need to get some good progress put in it today. It is 2:36, so I have about an hour, and I'm gonna see how far I can get. I'll check in with you guys along the way. If you watched my video yesterday, then you know my starting point, but let me find my project and I will show you where we're starting at today. So I'm working on the bats at the top middle right now. So this is a bat right here. Sorry about the sunlight, that's a bat. So I am gonna work on finishing that bat and move on to the next one, and we'll see how many stitches that we get in today. All right, guys. Alrighty, guys, so I still have about 10 minutes, but I wanted to show you that I finished this bat and then I finished the entire outline of this bat. So I'm gonna spend the next 10 minutes just filling this guy in as much as I can. I am at 140 something stitches so far today, so that's pretty good, better than yesterday. And I'm gonna see how many more I can get in 10 minutes. So I'll probably end up around the 150, 160 mark, we'll see. All right, final check-in because they are sending my kiddo out. I got 184 stitches done. So I just worked on, after checking in with you guys, just worked on filling this guy in, which was a lot quicker because I didn't have to count anything. So yeah, I feel like I made some pretty good progress today. So I'll do the math, but 184 plus 116 is where I'm at on this one. I did the math and it's 300 stitches even. So I have 180 more to go. Getting there. I'm excited. All right, guys, so I'm signing off for today. It's not a very fun-filled video. My boyfriend took the kiddos to his parents because I just really needed to work on some budget stuff after today, and it would make me feel better, but I just needed to do that. So he took the boys. I worked endlessly on that while they were gone. I did knit a few rows after I finished up the budget, but then I was like, you know what? I've had a really long day. I feel like taking a hot bath. So I took a hot bath. It was wonderful. And now I'm editing this video and adding in this ending. So thank you guys again so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, it really does mean a lot to me if you do and like this video. I'm putting a lot, as you know, a lot of the people who are doing Vlogmas and Flossmas, it's a lot of work. It's not easy. I have to edit a video every night. I have to export it. I have to upload it. I film all day, you know, trying to get something interesting filmed. So, you know, anything helps, and I appreciate everyone who has come back day after day. And if, you know, you're catching up on Vlogmas, you know, now that you're on holiday break and you're watching this like closer to the holidays, you know, I appreciate that as well. And I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.